Imagine standing in the center of a crowded room. People are laughing, music is playing, and your phone is buzzing with notifications. By all modern metrics, you are connected. You are surrounded. You are seen. But as you look around, a cold, heavy realization settles deep into your chest. You feel entirely, completely alone. It's a quiet ache. It's the feeling that if you walked out the door right now, the laughter wouldn't stop. The conversation wouldn't stall. And the world would keep spinning without noticing the gap you left behind. Most people think loneliness is caused by a lack of people. They will tell you to join a club, go out more, or download an app. But modern psychology points towards something surprisingly different. The worst kind of isolation doesn't happen when you are alone in a room. It happens when you are hiding in plain sight. Today, we are unlocking the hidden psychological cage of emotional disconnection and how to finally break free. To understand why you feel disconnected, we have to look back at how you learned to survive. As children, we are completely authentic. We cry when we are sad, scream when we are angry, and love without reservation. But somewhere along the line, the world teaches us a painful lesson. Perhaps a parent criticized your sensitivity. Perhaps kids at school mocked your passions. Or perhaps you were rejected by someone you trusted. In that exact moment, your brain's survival mechanism kicked in and made an executive decision. Being your true self is dangerous. To protect yourself from ever feeling that pain again, you built a fortress. Psychologists often describe this as developing a kind of social mask, a version of yourself shaped by what feels safest or most acceptable. You analyzed what people around you wanted, and you became it. If they wanted someone funny, you became the joker. If they wanted someone strong, you buried your tears. If they wanted a peacemaker, you stopped standing up for yourself. You wore this mask so often, and for so many years, that eventually, you forgot how to take it off. And then something even more painful began to happen. You didn't just hide your true self from other people. You slowly began hiding it from yourself. The opinions you expressed weren't always yours. The laughter wasn't always genuine. Even your dreams started being shaped by what others expected, instead of what you truly wanted. In psychology, experiences like this are often described as self-alienation, a growing disconnect from your own authentic thoughts, feelings, and identity. It's one of the deepest forms of loneliness because you're no longer separated only from other people. You're separated from yourself. Once that happens, even a room full of friends can't make you feel connected because the person they're connecting with isn't the real you. Now you might think wearing a mask is a smart strategy. It keeps the peace. It gets you friends. It helps you blend in. But this is where the grand psychological trap snaps shut. When you interact with the world through a mask, you create a barrier to true intimacy. When people compliment you, hang out with you, or tell you they love you, a voice in the back of your mind whispers a devastating truth. They don't love you. They love the character you are playing. Because you never show your flaws, your fears, or your genuine messy thoughts. You never experience true acceptance. True human connection requires vulnerability. It requires risk. If there is no risk of rejection, there is no possibility of genuine love. By hiding your true self to avoid being hurt, you inadvertently guarantee the one thing you fear most: absolute internal isolation. You are not lonely because you lack human contact. You are lonely because you lack human authenticity. So, how do we destroy the cage? For the answer, we look back 2,000 years to the Stoic philosopher Epictetus. He famously taught that man is not worried by real problems so much as by his imagined anxieties about real problems. We spend our entire lives terrified of what will happen if we take off the mask. We imagine catastrophic rejection. We assume people will leave us, but the Stoics remind us that we are abandoning ourselves just to keep the company of people who don't even know who we really are. To break the cycle, modern psychology and ancient philosophy agree on a single practice: micro-vulnerability. You do not need to stand on a stage and confess your deepest secrets to strangers. Instead, start small. The next time someone asks you how your week is going, pull back the curtain just an inch instead of the automatic, robotic response of "I'm good, just busy." Try saying, "Honestly, I've been feeling a bit overwhelmed lately, but I'm managing." Watch what happens when you do this. This tiny act of radical honesty acts as a psychological beacon. It signals to the other person that they can drop their heavy armor too. You bridge the gap between two isolated worlds. The truth is, taking off your mask is terrifying. Some people might not like the real you. Some people might step away. But Seneca once wrote that a ship is safe in harbor. But that's not what ships are built for. You were not built to live a muted, performing life just to make others comfortable. The people who leave when you are authentic were never your people to begin with. But the ones who stay, those are the connections that will cure your loneliness forever. If you made it to the end of this video, it means you are ready to stop hiding. Take a deep breath. Drop your shoulders. You don't have to carry the weight of a fake version of yourself anymore. If this perspective brought you some clarity today, please hit the subscribe button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and join our community. Let's navigate the complexities of the human mind together. Until next time, take care of yourself, be kind to your mind, and remember, think better, leave better.